There is nothing better than the smell of fresh banana bread, except maybe the smell of brown butter frosting bubbling on the stove. This banana bread bundt cake is packed with crunchy walnuts, almonds, dark chocolate, and that caramelized frosting on top for the perfect bite every single time. Grab your mixing bowl and let's bake the best treat you'll ever make all year. First things first, thoroughly grease your bundt pan with butter and give it a light dusting of flour. Next, combine half cup of room temperature unsalted butter and 3/4 cup of granulated sugar in a mixing bowl and cream it together with a hand mixer. Once that's looking nice and creamy, go ahead and set it aside. Grab 4 overripe bananas, the spottier, the better. Peel them into a large bowl and use a fork to mash them down into a smooth, sweet base. Then add those mashed bananas right into the butter mixture. Also, add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Next, crack 2 large eggs into a separate bowl and give them a light whisk. This ensures they are perfectly incorporated before you pour them right into your banana mixture. Give everything a thorough mix and then we'll set this aside for just a moment. For the dry mix, start by measuring out 2 cups of all-purpose flour into a separate large bowl. To give our cake that perfect lift and balance, whisk in 1 teaspoon of baking soda and a half teaspoon of salt. Give those dry ingredients a quick whisk to combine, then gradually add them into your wet mixture. Gently fold the batter and stop as soon as everything is combined to avoid overmixing. To really unlock a deeper, richer flavor, let's toast about a cup of crushed walnuts until they're golden and fragrant. Once they've cooled slightly, add them to the batter. Next, add 35 grams of dark chocolate chunks into the mix. This adds a beautiful touch of decadence to our bundt cake. One last quick fold to spread the chocolate and walnuts, and our batter is officially ready for the pan. Gently pour that batter in. Try your best to distribute it evenly around the ring. Tap the pan to release air bubbles and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. While the cake bakes, melt 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter in a saucepan over medium heat to start our brown butter. Lower the heat and swirl frequently. Once it turns golden and has a smell of toasted nutty aroma, your brown butter is ready. Transfer your butter to a bowl, leaving those burnt bits behind. Next, add in 2 tablespoons each of powdered sugar and heavy cream. Then add a teaspoon of vanilla to really bring those flavors together. Whisk it all together until it's thick and creamy. Once your banana bread is golden and fully baked, carefully use skewers to poke a few holes across the top. For an extra layer of warmth, we love to drizzle 2 tablespoons of rum or tequila while it's still steaming hot. Let the cake rest for a few minutes to set, then carefully unmold it from the pan. And get ready to glaze that rich frosting all over the top. For that perfect finishing touch, crown the cake with a cup of chopped toasted almonds. It adds a beautiful golden look and a fantastic extra crunch to every bite. And the result? You have a loaded bundt cake that is packed with melty chocolate and crunchy nuts inside and out, all elevated by that deep banana sweetness and with a sophisticated hint of liquor. We hope you love this loaded bundt cake as much as we do. It might take a few extra steps, but one bite will prove it's absolutely worth it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.